Welcome to Kiwis and Dragons, a D&D adventure from Aotearoa, New Zealand, the home of hobbits. Our intrepid party of adventurers consists of Duncan Daynut, a fighter with a heart of gold and a brain of turnip.
Aye, Grandma Daynut used to say, strong ale and a strong axe arm are the greatest gifts of Rowan.
Undra Vermis, a drowned necromancer with a fascination of death and a mystery to solve.
I put the laughter in manslaughter.
Tish Dusklight, a gnome bard that sings like an angel and talks like a mugger in a dark alley.
Don't cry for me, Dunkin' Donut. The truth is I never left you. I just stood up there on the ridgetop and shot my crossbow. I killed a thing, you know. Thank you.
And Skjold Gumbardson, a war cleric who lets his hammer do most of the talking.
You will reach your destination even if you travel slowly.
Yeah. Now, Skjold, Schlold,
Trolled.
Troll.
Skål.
Okay, maybe we'll have to have
Trolled.
some after
Skull.
hours.
Hey.
After hours feature, I think. I'm pretty sure I get that wrong every week. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I pronounce Rowan.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
you roll bad.
Yeah. Well, we pronounce
God is up there going,
Oh.
got it wrong again.
So harsh.
Although you did quite well last week, so. Thank you for joining us, everyone. You join our group of adventurers as they are bedding down for the night at the Hoggett Sleep in Ferrymead. Having rid the town of a mimic incursion. I'm not quite sure how that came about, nor are they. But they've a decision to make on where they further their adventures, and that is where we will pick up.
Right, so is it the next morning now?
It is the next morning. Long
Right.
rests. All
First
spells.
thing, we've got to do the thing.
Oh, yeah.
How do we do that again?
It's one of us rolls,
Uh,
and it gets all of us a point of inspiration or something.
All right, you roll then.
That's right.
You've got to
And
get
the
over
D-
10 or more on a D20.
If you hadn't told them that, they might have forgotten.
12.
Oh, that's
Nice.
good. That's so we all get a point
Yeah,
of something.
that's right.
Inspiration for the day.
Inspiration for the day.
Your inspiration stones feel warm to the touch. They've got a particularly nice shine about them. And at some point, before you roll a dice, you can use your inspiration. But you have to call it before you roll. Okay.
Okay.
You can't beat a nice set of warm, shiny stones. That's what I always say.
That took like 3 minutes before you got that in.
What? I'm just talking. Your mind's just filth, Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
This is going well.
The day is yours.
So I've consulted the spirits and my dice.
You've been drinking again. You said you weren't going to have
Yeah,
anything.
because you were a mess last time.
No, I wasn't. I was.
Oh, you were cheerful. You're
Yes.
cheerful.
Yes.
I saw you do
and
things.
I think everyone saw us do things, and I was friendly, but well, you're all looking at me that strangely.
Very attractive man.
I know that. Anyway, I have this feeling that we need to go to the mines, because if we don't, something horrible is going to happen.
Oh, okay.
And,
Will something horrible still happen if we go to the mines?
But then
Probably.
probably, but we will have the opportunity to prevent this.
Oh, okay.
And I'm sure that we will cross paths with these other dastardly individuals in due course.
Sounds exciting.
Those pesky kids.
Okay. Like the ones at that pub that we found the name out of now. We
Yes.
can always do that another time, eh?
Yes, the pub won't go anywhere.
The pub's not going anywhere, no.
Good.
Right, I'm in favour of that then. If Joel wants to go to the mines, I'm happy.
Well, yeah, you might meet some of your fellow dwarf friends.
I know, I like a good mine.
Hi ho, hi ho.
It's up to the mines we go.
Right. Did we have to see anyone before we go? We got to see like
The dude.
the dude.
Yes, the captain of the guard, so
Oh,
we can get this
Oh,
message.
we've got to get the
Dude,
letter. haven't we?
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, yes.
And is he selling our cart of stuff that we got as well for us, isn't he?
Ah, are we getting a cut of this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Let's go and see him. I've got his name. Dugan Noble Sword.
Big D.
So, you make your way, leaving the tavern, make your way south to the southern gate of the village. Having been there just the day before, I can very easily find the guard's house. Tim is actually on duty.
Oh, hello, Tim.
Ah, Tim.
Timmy.
Oh, hello, how are you all? Good.
Yep. Nice. Hi,
Nice.
mate.
You're bright and early. Yes, wonderful.
Oh well, we've got a long day travelling to do, but we've got to
Oh,
we've got to see Dugan before we go.
Are you leaving? Oh,
Well, I'm sure we'll be back.
okay. Yes. I was thinking actually that it was best that that thing with the thing, and he looks at Duncan and looks at you.
Oh, yeah, the
Actually-
thing.
I think that never happened really. It was quite good. It was a good learning experience for me. And he kind of looks over his shoulder and he goes, but so much has happened since then. I think we just don't worry about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
What with us
whole-
being heroes and saving everyone, you mean?
Exactly. You did
Yeah,
such an
yeah.
amazing job. And to be honest, if anyone were to ask, and again he looks over both shoulders and he drops the volume of his voice, because I mean I don't mind having been taken down by the town heroes. I mean that's fairly okay to have been
Yep.
disarmed.
Well,
and-
I think you've got a grand career ahead of you in the guards if you don't die fairly quickly.
Well, yes, and Zan is going to give me some good tips, some sword fighting tricks and things. So
Oh, is that the man with the tan?
yeah, that's apparently that's fake. It's fake, Duncan.
Fake tan.
It does, yeah. So Zan,
Crikey.
you could say Zan, the man with the fake tan.
We could. Yes.
We're not
Doesn't
going to
rhyme,
roll.
though.
Doesn't
No.
I believe,
No.
Tim, you're
Has it got
very good-natured, and I believe your survival will be a flip of a coin, really. but I wish you all the best.
What she means is it's in the hands of the gods, and I'm sure they'll look after you.
Oh, that's nice.
And the
That's-
gods are a bit.
Is it a kind of like a multitude of expressions across his face in about 3 seconds, from like confusion to sadness to happiness, and then back to confusion again. It was quite a.
I mean,
Quite
we're
a
all
show.
experiencing that right now.
Anyway, yes, Dugan. I will get him, and he disappears for a few minutes and comes back with. You hear the loud, boisterous voice of the dwarf before you see him, and as he kind of comes bolstering out of the door. Ah, my favourite people, Duncan. We're like brothers now.
Oh, yeah, brothers in arms, that's us.
Yes, and legs and axes and cudgels and all the good things, hitting people over the heads. What did you think I said?
More nothing.
Okay.
Something about fudge.
Yeah. And he kind of rolls. He hands out a roll piece of parchment. So a letter of commendation for the great work you did here, and I put under there in a PS, I would hire you anytime.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Now, that cart of stuff that you were going to sell for us.
Yeah. Haven't quite had the chance to do that. What with the killer mirrors.
Yeah.
And dispatching them, nasty business.
Well, there's no great rush. We can just come back for that. You look like you are a trustworthy guy.
I'd like to think so. And yes, I'll just keep it here in your name. Your name, Duncan, or do you all have a name? Do you have a name?
Yes, everyone's got a name. Like
Yeah, man.
I'm Charles Gunvaldsson.
I'm Tish.
I'm Ondra Vermis.
I know that. I mean, do we call you the famous three, or because? And he looks at Duncan. Do you know three's a popular number?
Oh, no.
Well, you'll let us know. I'll put it in your name anyway, Duncan, for the time being.
Yes, we don't really have a name for our band of adventurers quite yet. We probably ought to come up with one.
Yes.
Yeah, it would be handy because then I can listen to your many adventures that come by my way of travellers, and I can turn around and raise a glass to you and say, I know that guy that shot flames out of his butt. It was a great night. I knew him before he was really famous. Anyway.
Yes. Is there anything in the cart that would be useful for us on our travels to take with us?
Oh, I don't think so. It was just like general like provisions, wasn't it? I think we probably...
We probably don't need any of that.
So it was kind of more like there was beers and meats and things like cured meats and so on. You took the valuable chest, which you've... What are you doing with it? Are you like honking it down the street, or you got a chest of like 300 gold pieces and gems and...
Or I'll just put that in my backpack. That'll be fine.
Duncan Dora.
Yep.
It's somewhat of a comical side. He's not letting it go for nobody.
No. Okay. But you kind of get assurances from Dugan that whatever he can make.
It's not going to make me any less stealthy, I can tell you that for nothing.
He's making quite a racket.
I'm just going to ask him, as we're heading west to the mines, if there's anything we need to sort of look out for, any dangers, shortcuts, or anything else he's heard that will aid us.
Heading west, which mine are you going to? Strold,
Yeah,
Gundvadsen.
Yes, that is my name. We're going to the something starting with S, I think it was.
The Stonecroft Mining
Yes.
Company.
Yes,
Yeah.
that one.
I think, to be honest, going west will probably skirt you along the upper ward ranges. That you actually want to go down to Stins Hollow, and then continue southwest from there.
All right. Yep.
No. I mean, if you come across something, say hello or just take Plan D.
All right. We could head back to Stingzola, couldn't we? And then go to the mines after that.
And you kind of, from your travels, you get the impression that that's going to be the most direct route anyway. There are caravans that go from Stins Hollow down to the main mining site relatively regularly.
So we could hitch a lift with one of them, maybe.
Oh, that sounds good.
Right, let's head off for Stingzola then. It was only a day's walk, wasn't it, last time?
Yep.
Nice little stop for tea and bug squishing.
Oh, yes.
Well, as you say your farewells, and you got a good pat on the back and a hearty squeeze from Dugan. Maybe all of you a bit of a less squeeze for Unter. Fares well, and he goes back to work, and he leaves you at the southern gates of Ferrymead on your return journey to Stins Hollow.
Right, set off then.
Let us go.
See you later. It's time to say goodbye.
One of the ancients, very nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
by the great Cato of Susie.
Great goddess Cato.
Bit of cloud in the sky. There's a light breeze, which is at your back as you make your way south. The journey now for me, you did it only a few days past. Kind of more open terrain at this particular part of the journey, moving into kind of sporadic trees either side and forests. Maybe 2 hours into the journey, mid-morning. Clouds are thinning. Some birds overhead. In one in particular, you see what looks like a falcon, apparently like a young falcon, just kind of swooping around and makes a dive for something in the taller grass just off to the edge of the road. Comes up, empty-taloned, kind of flies off, making its way into some nearby trees. And then suddenly you hear this shrill shrieking, like, ah, ah, ah! Kind of strange bird noises coming from the denser kind of set of trees and kind of forest, which we're just kind of coming up to on the road.
Do we recognise what sort of bird it is?
It sounds much like a bird of prey, and you put one and one together, you get two that you're kind of figuring out the falcon
like-
that you just seen.
It's like that sound I made on the ridge. Caw-caw, caw-caw, when we attacked, so we should be
it was
prepared.
very similar, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just still pondering the 1 and 1 thing makes 2. I haven't quite figured that out yet.
Fair enough.
You listen to noise and you see Duncan, he's got like fingers up, and it's just not working. Anyway, and kind of the shrill just kind of keeps going.
So where's this noise coming from?
As you're making your way south, it's just on the right-hand side of the pathway. There's a kind of a denser area of trees, kind of thick trunks and kind of nice rich green foliage, but quite a thick canopy, a cluster of trees. But.
Well, that sounds a bit like Tish should go and investigate it. I think.
If it's a bird of prey, it will be off with her.
I'm only little.
No, but she can talk to it. She does like the bird speak
She
and
does.
everything.
She does. Go and speak to the little bird.
Okay. Do I... Oh, I'm so scared now, because last time we went near anything on this road, there was those stupid bugs, and I'm still not quite happy about that. But all right.
You could die.
Well,
but
we'll stay over here and look out for you.
All the
Yes.
way over there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Is there any ridges nearby? This is all pretty flat ground. Oh, yeah, typical.
Oh, pretty flat ground.
Not even a
Sorry.
bed to stand on. Right, so, we just...
I'll go with you, Tish. I don't mind.
That's cool.
oh, do you want to leave your chest of gold here?
Oh no, I can take that with me. That's fine.
Yes, sneak up on it.
So,
I'm just going to say, anything you try and do currently, whilst having this chest or sack of gold, whatever you do, is currently with like some form of disadvantage. Like it's like
picky.
just like quite a hefty amount of.
Oh, sorry, 300 gold. That's not that heavy, surely.
You could, yeah, sweet.
He's so strong.
Yeah, all right then. You're so strong.
Remember when he
Look,
carried all
Bulging
those,
biceps.
dwarven muscles.
like when he
Tiny
carried all those
biceps.
heaps of spears, he can carry heaps of gold, bro. Sweet as.
Yeah, heaps of gold.
Yeah.
Heaps
So
of gold.
Heaps,
Kind of-
bro.
Oh, there's
Imagine
only
it's coming
three
from
gold
somewhere in
pieces in
here.
it anyway.
Okay, and I can't see that.
No, it's a little bit dark.
Advice
over
next
there.
to nothing.
Oh, all right. Shall we
Oh.
wander carefully towards this random space? Slowly
go.
but stealthily.
Yeah. What? Let's all go away.
Yes.
And for a penny and for a pound.
You're
So
going to
we're-
hang at the back with their friend here.
Yeah.
So me and Tish will go first.
Yep.
And Under and well, you could go where you want, Scott. You could come with us if you want up the front.
Yeah, I can do that, or I can walk in the middle.
Oh, that's a brave
Safely
choice.
walk in the middle.
Yeah, good on you. All right.
Well, I thought it was some kind of sneaking skullduggery thing
Yeah.
that you two were gonna go on.
Is
Well, not so much of the sneaking.
Yeah, no.
No,
The sneaky thing doesn't go that well.
Well, let's just walk over there and see what's
That's
what's
it. Let's do that then.
and
Yes.
is there anything we see as we get there?
I think if we've learned anything, overthinking these things never works well for us.
Plenty feels like it's
Just
coming.
get on in there.
Yeah. So we should underthink things.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
That's what I've always. I've always done that.
I do not endorse this message.
You get to the tree line, and the immediate couple of clusters are, like I said, with a nice rich green canopy, a couple of thicker trunks. Not far on this, you see a more denser kind of forest, trunks that are closer together, more shadows. You're kind of in the upper branches and the canopy. You can hear much clearer the sound of the distressed bird. As you look up for it, you can see also a mass of what looks like thick webbing. High up in the tree.
Like spider webbing.
Yeah, which seems to be the main cause of the distress. The bird is tangled up in all amidst this.
Fancy
And
that.
as you get closer, and you can see clearly the bird, you can also see 20 feet away from it, high up, a rather large-looking spider moving down through some trees, and a giant cat.
You know what? I'm out of
Save
here.
us, Neil.
Like-
Save us.
Get this spider.
Slowly making its way towards this large bird.
I think we should go now.
I think we shoot the bird, put it out of its misery, and leave.
Yeah, it's a good plan.
Or let's just go and kill the spider. How hard can it be?
Did you say something about the queen of spiders was your...
No,
Like your auntie or something.
Oh, you did say something. Was it
I
Lolth?
did. Lolth is Lolth looking for me.
Or could she see like through spiders' eyes and stuff?
You could send a message saying back off, I'm busy.
Is this a trap by Lolth to capture you? And
So
walked
we
right
should
into it.
definitely go in the other direction.
Yeah.
I'm trying to leave this life behind me.
As the chatting continues,
Right,
spider is now.
I'm just going to shoot the
close.
spider with my crossbow.
Okay. How big is it? Real big.
It's quite large. It's a large spider. You can roll an attack, Duncan. and
Wait,
then
to be fair, just a normal spider's quite big to you, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, they're all a bit much for me. I don't got a lot of legs. I find it a little bit much.
14 with my crossbow.
that just hits actually.
I will prepare to cast a guiding bolt.
That's 4 points of damage on Incy Wincy Spider.
As the
you
bolt
named
kind of strikes one of the legs and it just kind of like rears up, kind of holding on to the branch that it was walking down with the back four limbs. And as it kind of rears up, you realise it is actually quite a large spider. It's on par with Shold, bigger, fatter, maybe even a little bit bigger than Shold is. High up in the tree, and with
You're a
that,
unit
it
of measure.
is going to make a quick dash, and is now nearly on top of the falcon. Can we all roll initiative?
We can.
Did the DM just use shoulder as a measure of fatness?
Yes, I do believe it did.
Surprise!
That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
It's a bit harsh.
I think he said it was
Oh.
fatter than Shoal. So,
Natural 20, not that does me any
What am I
good now.
rolling for?
initiative.
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 Oh dear.
I've got a 19.
19.
I can't even spell today.
What do you get, Tish?
It's just that, right? 18.
Plus your
Oh,
dexterity.
that one.
bonus.
Sorry, I found it. An unnatural 20.
Oof.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Told
it
you
was
should've
more
gone the
than
other
that
way.
then. I forget about this.
I got an 11.
That's really good for you.
23 it should have been.
Oh, wow.
Sure.
So you and I both know we should have gone the other way.
Should dex
Nobody
modifier.
listened.
20
Typical.
actually.
Hmm?
Okay.
Oh, sheesh.
Oi.
Oh, this is when I want to roll not high. I forget. Sorry. Damn it.
Undra. You see the spider now almost on top of the falcon, which the shrieking and the piercing has become more erratic. It's different to what a bird should normally sound like. It's a little bit. There's something different about the noise that the bird is making that makes you maybe feel that this is not just a normal bird. What would you like to do?
I would like to magic missile this spider. And while I'm doing that, I'm having a few words with it. And just saying, is you, Lord? I can see you and I know you're after me, but you can piss right off.
That's really good, mate.
Okie dokie. 3 darts into the spider. That's 5. And 3 is 8. And 5. Just
13.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. That was 3? Yes.
So how much?
13.
13. Nice.
A lucky number.
My favourite, too.
He knows I'm scared of the 8s.
Yeah.
It's a terrible childhood
Spider
tragedy.
also rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
also has a
Stupid
dex of 3.
spider.
So that's why I let you go first. As the spider is now on top of the falcon, its front legs just kind of move over the top of it, and you see it kind of move over it. This kind of back kind of abdomen just kind of moving up. You kind of know how spiders work. It's clearly getting ready to sting the creature, but it is going to.
Just gonna give up and go home and have a cup of tea.
that'd be great,
Yeah,
wouldn't
go on.
it? What
Off
a
you go,
lovely
mate.
day.
Just wait for us to pass by.
Okay, it's going to shoot shoot its web at you, being at the front and being the smallest target, Tish. Yeah, it's just out of its normal range, so let's do it with disadvantage because it's 30 feet to 60 feet.
Neat.
It's bum curtains coming towards
It
you.
was
Crikey,
it's
it's
either
been a while.
24 or a 15. So 15
What?
for disadvantage.
Oh, I have to look at that, right? And
That.
I've got 14.
Yeah, and that one that's just one less than 15.
Oh, does it get me?
How very
I think it got me
for you.
just,
So,
only just the way.
As you
Just
kind
a
of
tiny
look over
bit.
at the web, the kind of the globule of webbing that shoots out from the spider, it kind of drifts on the light breeze and then just curves into you and just. So you are now restrained. As an action,
Over to you guys, over to you.
You can make a strength check, bursting the webbing. But yeah, it can also be attacked and destroyed. It is at this point a second spider
What?
drops out of this
What?
tree and is now on floor level.
Mummy doesn't like you at all.
About what's that? Oh, yeah,
I've been
10,
thinking of
20,
a
30
career
feet away from
change.
you. It is going to shoot webbing at you, Duncan, and you are 5, 10. You are in range, so it will
Well,
go.
good luck with that spider, because I'm going to do the day nut shimmy.
How does that go? Sorry. For the purposes of our viewers, it was like
someone's shaking a coin jar.
it was like watching Grandpa dance at a wedding, and as you kind of shimmy, the spider shimmies, shoots web out, and that's a 22 to hit.
I believe that noise would have scared it off.
Oh, that'll hit me, yeah.
So you are also now restrained,
Oh, man.
and then the last spider,
What?
which drops out here, is just going to kind of drop halfway down. It's hanging maybe about 5 feet from the ground,
quite fat.
and it's just swaying there. And I'm going to say it.
End of the episode. Thanks very much for coming. Come on now.
Yeah, it's going to use its full movement. It's going to drop onto the floor and then use its full movement of 30 feet. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh,
It was
right.
really nice knowing you guys.
Just out of interest, can I use my inspiration to make it roll again against me, or is that not something
No,
I
it's
can do
more like an inspiration for
for me?
yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Unfortunately. Fortunately.
What about my lucky leaf? Can I use that to make it roll again?
Well, yeah, no, unfortunately. Didn't you give your lucky leaf to someone as well?
Oh no, I got another one because
Oh.
they just grow on trees, you know.
Oh, yes. He's going to then use his action to... Yeah, okay, it's going to try and bite you. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
It's because I'm tasting. Oh, yep.
Okay, so that's going to be one of those.
What hit? Oh, I don't like it.
There's 9 points of piercing damage.
I can live with it.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Nope. Hold on.
So take your 9 off that.
Yep. That's like, hold on. I gotta go backwards in maths.
You can hear the cogs turn.
I'm using all my fingers. Right, so that would be like 22. Oh, son of a gun, 22. And then what am I doing? Something exciting.
Constitution saving throw, please.
That's this big one,
Yep,
and that one,
that's right.
and
So,
we prayed. And what's your dude's name? The Rowan. Oh, sheesh. 10. What, my mum?
you take 11 points of poison damage.
So that's it. Take that then off that.
So, yep.
Oh, sweet. This is all because I stood on a ridge once. That takes me down to, hold on. So if it was just 10, it would be that. Would be that.
Yep.
Fudge.
As you now watch Duncan restrained, and the two of you, as this giant spider now looms over Tish, and it sinks its mandibles into her, and you hear this from the restrained gnome. That would have been a great opportunity to use your inspiration, by the way. When I said Constitution saving throw, you could have said, I'll use that with advantage, just for next time.
It just sucks.
That's their go. Tish, you are now up. You are restrained.
So, that means I can't use any of my weapons, but I can use any of my spells that use my voice.
So restrained is creature's speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Its attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and the creature has disadvantage on dex saving throws.
So if I just threw my thunder wave, can I just do that? That's all I've got. I'm a little bit quite scared right now. So I just take my big one, right? No.
No, it has to make a save, does it?
Yep, that's right. It's a save, so cast a spell. So that's a fail with a 4.
What does that mean?
That was the noise I make when I throw my thunder.
So that was the magic spell going off.
Yeah, that was Thunder Wave.
Bing!
So spider fails, rolled a 4, plus 3 is a 7.
Cool. 2d8 thunder damage on a failed save. Okay.
Thunder damage.
So roll 2d8,
Roll
and then it gets pushed back.
That's the cool shape ones.
That's right, yep.
And I can throw 2 of them.
That's right.
I think I'm going to throw one at a time. Oh no, I did really... I'm so scared. And add it together?
Yep.
And do I add anything else to it? Because I'm
No,
nice?
it's just the 2d8.
6.
That's good. And it also gets pushed back, is that
And
correct?
it gets pushed back a bit. 300... No, hold on.
300 feet.
Serious, and we're out of here. And the creature takes half as much damage. It wasn't 6, it's 10 feet.
Okay, so just move it
It's
back.
half.
Move it back 2 squares.
But doesn't it hit all of them? Or is it just the one?
Oh, so what's the cube?
For 15 foot.
So
Oh, that's one.
10, 20, so
just
that's
gonna-
5, 10, 15. So I'm going to
It's
say it's
just gonna be
just on the
sitting.
outside of its range.
So it'll just...
Flick that one back 2 squares. Good though, got it out of the way.
not fast.
Bonus action at all?
Yes. Sorry, I think real fast. What can you do for a bonus action? Is it just anything you own in your...
Or you can cast a spell that's can be cast using a bonus action that's now level 2 or less. Or you can use your inspiration. You can inspire someone with your bardic inspiration.
Gosh, yes, let's do that really quickly. Let's... yeah, because Duncan's in a bit of pain. You can't move any of your arms, but if I inspired him, might he be able to?
No,
knows.
but it will give him another dice to throw when he tries to break out of stuff or hit things.
Okay, yeah, Duncan, I'd like to inspire you. If only
I'd like you to inspire me as well.
I'd love to inspire
I'm beginning
you.
to think this was a terrible idea. We should have just ignored the stupid bird and carried on.
Well,
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
what I was hopeful for, but... Alright, it's a real quick and easy one because I'm all wrapped up in web. Da 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 boom boom da 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 boom boom da 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 boom boom da 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 Duncan. Thanks, Dave Jobbin.
Cool.
Sure.
Take your inspiration dice, Duncan, and Shold, you are up.
Right, as I said, I was gonna do a guiding bolt on the spider that's trying to eat the bird.
Yep.
So I'm gonna roll an attack roll.
This is...
And I will pray to Rowan to guide my bolts to add me an extra 10 to this one. So that's going to be a 24 to hit.
You use that quite early on in every. So what is it?
So streaks of light hits the creature. If it hits, it's 4d6 radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against the target before the end
It certainly hits. So yeah.
Yes, before the end of the next turn gets advantage. That is 17 points of radiant damage.
As the radiant energy erupts from you and engulfs the spider, you hear a very, very high pitched kind of like wailing in your head, which you all do, and then suddenly the light which engulfs the spider starts to burn out of its kind of abdomen, and the legs curl up as the spider suddenly rolls and drops from the webbing just on the floor upside down. The legs curling in on itself is actually dead. Good job on that one.
Oh, nice work, Shoal.
Yes.
Thanks, mate.
And my bonus action, I'm gonna get out my big shiny hammer.
Not now.
Oh, we're
Yes, now.
We're very busy.
And cast spiritual weapon.
Yes.
And you get to attack with it when you cast it.
Yes, I do. So is it spell costing melee spell attacks? So it's gonna be a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Right, and that will do 12 points of damage.
Good effort. Done.
And then I might as well use my movement to move up and try to block the spiders from actually eating my little friends.
Yep. Okie dokie.
And then I will end my turn.
And Duncan, it is your go.
So, how do I break free of this web? Do I have to like make?
You can use your action to make a strength check, which will burst you 3 of the webbing.
Okay, I will do that then. So that's all of the action.
Yes. Yeah. You can still have your bonus action and your movement, and then your bonus action after that.
Oh, okay. Right. So I might use my inspiration as well, just to like.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't help a lot. What do I add on to it? My strength.
Yep. Strength check.
Okay. And can I use Tish's inspiration as well?
I really would right now.
7, 8. No, I'm doing the adding. No, it's not so bad. That's 10, 11, 14.
Yes. Make it.
All the dice.
All the stops. Yep. DC of 12. So yeah,
Alright,
you kind
cool.
of you rip yourself free, and like you're gonna hulk out of the webbing and just like stride forward, and as you feel the kind of the tension snap, and suddenly you have your movement.
Right. So I've got my movement, and then I got my bonus action. Is that right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run in there, and then I'm gonna try and whack it. Oh, 19, and that's a crit for me.
Yep. Okie dokie.
So that'll be 2d6. So that's 9 plus 3, 12 damage.
Ooh. On the one right in front of you, and as you kind of take your axe and you cleave into it, your axe sinks deep into the kind of the mid-abdomen of this particular spider, and as you pull it out, this kind of thick, kind of dark, blood-like liquid just oozes out and slosses all over the dense foliage.
That'll
and
teach
the
you to shoot your muck over me.
It kind of starts to try and walk away, and jittles on its
We've all been there, mate.
its feet and falls over. And as it does, it just kind of lands on its belly, and this squirt of ichor and gut just kind of fling out at you and get you in the face.
Is that the name of your sex partner?
Yeah, just like a final rebuke from the spider. Back to you, Andrea.
I just can't think right now. I'm in such shock about obviously the death of the things. So we have only one left.
Yeah, which is a little bit hard to see. A wall of Shold and Duncan.
And hammers everywhere.
Can I position myself a little bit better to see, or do I just come up behind him? Or,
yeah, you could come this way a little bit. Yeah, fine. It's still quite a big spider. So.
And then I will magic missile him again.
Yep.
Okay, it's a counting. 2. 4. Jesus. 9 points of damage.
As the arcane bolts, you release them from your hand, and they implode on the spider, which kind of rears up, not in a threatening manner, but more of a kind of a right time to get out of here kind of fashion.
Very dead, not die.
It's going to use his action to cast a web on you, Duncan. Actually, he's going to have to re-roll for that first,
Not again.
which he gets.
I want to say something.
It's
but
going to be
I
a 20
will
to hit. That's a 20.
Oh, no. Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As he kind of rears up, his abdomen kind of curls under, and you get this massive like splat of sticky spider webbing just wrap around your torso and arms and everything. Just kind of like back to a kind of restrained position. The spider is then going to use its movement to scuttle up. It's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20 over to here, and it's going to start climbing up this tree. So I'll say it's now kind of 10 foot off the ground in this tree forest away, trying to make its
set fire to it.
way.
Oh, right. I can't. Right. I'm not feeling too good, and I'm a little scared. And so that's the only one. Can we just pick me up and run away? Is that wrong?
Hello, just standing there like.
Okay. Can I get out of the webby thing? I'm pretty.
You can use your
munted.
action to try and get out, like Duncan did.
But he's stronger than me.
In this game, that means nothing.
Yeah, this is true. Neither of us can add. Right. How did you do that?
Or,
You used your.
well, I just got my big guns
Yeah.
and like that, and I was like, "Argh!" Does that explain it well enough for you?
That was massive.
Roll a d20 and add your and to make a strength check. So roll a d20 and add your strength modifier. No, this one here.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. So do
11.
you get to add anything?
No, that is 11.
Okay.
I'm only little. I got
So how did that advice go, Duncan?
Or you have to get your guns out and go, "Argh!"
So I did that.
So how does that go then, Tish? Tish kind of goes, "Arr," and it's like watching a small person at a gym with the elastic things going like, "Arr, ah," and nothing happens.
I understand this greatly.
You are still restrained.
Okay. Right. Can I can't do my crossbow because I can't use my hands. Can I yell at it? No.
Of course you can.
But
Do you have like vicious mockery or something?
yeah,
like
that's
that?
right. A specific type of yelling. The vicious mockery. Yeah, I could do the vicious mockery. Do I have to just do anything to make that happen well? Diddly-do. It's within 60 feet of me, right?
It is.
And I only have to yell, and it's instant, and it's lovely. Go on.
Honest, what do you say to the wonderful thing?
Oh, I don't know if I can say that out loud because this has got a rating. And I'm limited by the amount of swear words we're allowed to use.
Or be creative.
Wait, I have to find it. I wrote one down once. I don't think I should have chosen that one. One moment while I consult my mind. Yep, I did that. Yep, it's cool. It sounded awesome. Did you like it?
Go on. What did you say?
Rereati taku poi, ti taha tahara, whakarongo, whakararo, taku poi, yeah! Kapow, bro.
What is your spell save DC?
1 moment, please, caller. 13. Oh, come on!
Rolled a 14.
Oh.
As you kind of yell the kind of commanding words, it kind of the spider rears up and looks, and it just kind of like hunkers down and it kind of looks around and seems to just kind of go to move away. Shroud, you are.
Well, I tried.
It was a good effort.
I will use my last cast of Guiding Bolt on the creature.
Okay.
I will ask my shiny stone for help in this. I rub it for good luck. So that's a roll with advantage,
You
right?
roll with advantage, yeah.
And that's gonna be that's gonna be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
That will 10 damage.
Cool. So yeah, the radiant energy wraps around it like it did the first. Not quite as bright and potent. As the energy fades, the spider is still alive and still kind of looking to move out of range of you all. Duncan, or bonus action?
Yeah, I might as well try to move the hammer 20 feet towards it, but it's not gonna. So it's.
Right, Duncan, you're up.
Now, I've got a horrible feeling of like deja vu here, and I don't mean getting covered in muck twice in quick succession. That was a different occasion. What I'm referring to is when we went on our journey, we got attacked by them bugs and used up all our superpowers on a pathetic fight, and then we were really in trouble, and it seems like we're doing it again. Anyway, that's not relevant. I'm going to shoot it with my crossbow.
Thank you.
You're currently restrained.
But can I shoot it with my crossbow? It just means I can't move, doesn't it?
Like this.
Can get one
Yeah, but I think what I'm going to say is because you're restrained, but you had your axe out previously, so that means you've got to put your axe away and get your crossbow out. So I'm probably like, only because Tish said I can't use my crossbow. I was like, that's
All right,
what
can I throw my axe at it?
I thought you had a couple of guns.
Yeah, you can throw your axe. At.
Right, I'm going to do that then.
I'd say it's probably going to be distance-wise. What are you? 5, 10.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Oh, yeah,
25,
okay.
30.
Yeah,
3.
Yeah, but the same.
3 and an oak. So yeah, all right, got him. Straight up, straight throw.
Oh, that's a 17 plus 5.
Oh, that'll hit. That's,
Oh, that was a 1 plus 3, so that's 4 damage.
what axe did you throw at him, by the way?
Oh, it was just my regular one because I didn't attack it with the necrotic one because that was my bonus hand.
Gotcha.
My bonus hand is my light axe.
So you take your land, you just you kind of see this massive axe just like thuds into the spider and kind of maybe takes one of its kind of legs off.
You've only got
drops.
2 left now.
Drops to the floor and the axe thuds high up in the tree, severing some of the webbing. But yeah, it's looking pretty rough, the spider, but it's still cranky.
Oh, actually, I could have done that as my bonus action, couldn't I? And I could have broken free from a webbing as my actual action. Is that right? Because
Sounds
my
cool.
offhand is my bonus action, isn't it? Is that right?
Yeah, go on then. Go on. Try and break through from the webbing. I've got to have a look at the specifics of using an action to do something and then being able to use your bonus action as a melee attack. I'm pretty sure there's a rule there that someone's going, damn it,
rules.
DM!
Oh, it might only be you can only do your
Bonus action.
your bonus attack if you attack with your other one possible.
Guys,
This will-
Okay.
He's
The
running
rules,
away.
All
the
right.
rules
Do
are
it.
just guidelines, guys.
What did you roll?
I got 13.
Which is enough so you kind of manage to...
I
you-
just look over my shoulder at Tish and go, no, it's like this.
Cool.
It is quite cool. Right. And everything just goes ping, 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 ping. But yeah, done. Under there. Or you want to move anywhere, Duncan?
Or, yeah, I'll just run towards the silly spider.
Yep.
And it wails at me in fright.
It's terrified.
Under there.
Right. I shall magic missile it again. It's really demanding my attention. 120 feet I can get
Yeah,
from where I
easy.
am.
Well, no,
Lovely.
it's only got 7 feet now because I chopped one of its legs off.
3,
2.
2,
Just
3.
2.
Oh, yeah, 2, sorry, I forgot my maths then.
Oh, 2. And 4 is 6. And 3 is 9.
As the arcane bolts just curl through the air. One of them, you kind of kind of give a little flick to the last one, which kind of dives between shoulders, legs, and up under his kind of man skirt or whatever you're wearing, and just like as they implode on the spider, the last one just catches it in a certain way, and it kind of rears up and falls down, hitting the ground next to Duncan. At which point, it almost with the fall and the distance that it fell and its body landing in on itself, it just kind of explodes in a massive bug splat, covering Duncan pretty much entirely in spider gut and gore and muck.
Beautiful.
You eight-legged freaks will not ruin any more of my life. Duncan, this suits you.
Alright, well, it's not the worst stuff I've been covered in, I have to be honest.
I believe I've seen a sex parchment that looks just like this.
No, I wasn't thinking of that actually, I was just thinking of another fight I had, but no.
Something about khaki.
As the wailing of the stricken bird has quietened down, your eyes.
I forgot about the bird.
Your eyes are all drawn to it as the bird kind of goes still, and it's kind of freaked eyes looking everywhere, and suddenly it kind of goes quiet and still, and this transformation happens as the bird now grows into a human female, quite young of age, maybe only kind of 17, 18, dressed in kind of quite flowery robes and kind of bohemian-esque kind of colours, a chain of daffodils and feathers in her hair, as she's kind of stuck up in the web, just like kind of breathing heavily, like, thank you, oh, there, I got stuck, can someone help me down, please.
Oh, what are you tall people best do that? I'm going to climb up the tree and get my axe back.
Yeah, I'd help you, but I'm a bit stuck, so you go.
I'll go and get her.
Chilling out of the back.
Chilling.
Yeah, I'll help you out, Trish.
Oh, thank you.
It takes a couple of swipes of your axe, and you kind of manage to kind of chop through the webbing. You're not.
With your hammer.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hammer's not the best thing for chopping through webbing. It's all right, Tish. Wallop. I'll get this off your wallop.
I'm gonna hit
me with
Trish
your
as she
big-
flies away out of it.
Sheesh.
Do I get my axe out of the tree, DM?
Okay, Cora, sorry. I'm just going to go back a minute. Can you roll an attack on the webbing?
Oh no.
You shouldn't be. So that's an 18 to hit.
As he starts pounding the webbing with his axe, what kind of damage is your hammer? Sorry.
Should I roll it?
No, what kind of damage?
Bludgeoning.
It just doesn't matter what you roll. It's
Yeah.
like bang, and the web springs back. Bang, and the web springs back. And Troll's getting more like bang, and the web springs back. It seems that this webbing is completely impervious.
It is magical webbing. That's
Look, this is pretty magical.
a note for everyone: always read the fine print, because it can make for quite funny things.
Do I get my axe out of the tree?
Make a quick athletics check to climb the tree.
Oh yeah, that's loads. That's like, or in the 20s somewhere.
Yeah, you kind of shimmy up the tree and you kind of like yank your axe out.
All right, I say, it's all right, Tish. I've got it, and I just throw the axe at the webbing.
Make an attack roll. With disadvantage, because you're actually over 30 feet away.
Oh, it was going quite well too, then. Oh, that was a bit mean, DM. I rolled a 2. So that's a 5.
Just like, and just sinks in the mud next to the webbing, completely clear of it.
It's really close, guys.
thank you. I'll use this axe.
Oh yeah, you could use that actually. That's what I meant, Sean. I certainly wasn't aiming for Tish at all on that one.
All right, and with the benefit of the fact you're using the right weaponry
Yes.
now,
With a benefit
with an
of-
axe and slashing damage, you quickly manage to cut through the webbing, freeing your.
with
your
teamwork and friendship, we got this.
We care
Oh
about
yeah, yeah.
It's not play school, you know. You could have just set fire to her. it would have gone.
The young girl now looks over at you, Duncan, as you're up the top of the tree. Could you help me, please? I'm kind of stuck up here.
Oh, yeah, I can help you. What's your name?
Annabelle. Sorry, I haven't done this very often. It was only the third time I've done that, and I got a bit scared, and I forgot how to turn back, and I thought they were going to eat me. Quick,
I thought they were going to eat you as well.
What?
Oh, no, there won't be any more. We've killed them all.
What are you going to do?
No, I thought they were going to eat you as well. I thought you were
said you were going to eat me as well.
We're quite hungry.
No. Ignore her. She's a bit upset because she doesn't like spiders. I'll start using my axe to chop away carefully.
Thank you. I'll be forever in your debt. Oh, thank you. And you managed to free her as you're kind of carefully chopping away, and she manages to grab hold of the branch. And
wait, we're carefully chopping away at her, but we're trying to bludgeon me before. I just want to friendship and teamwork. Yep.
That is
it's all good, guys. It's all good.
And a few minutes, and she managed to both kind of climb down, and she looks at you, Duncan, and she goes, "Oh, thank you. Great, I can be gone now." And she just jumps up in the air, turns into a falcon, and flies off.
Shoot her.
Literally, suddenly her demeanour changes, like that of a typical, I won't say typical 16-year-old girl. It's like all caring and lovely, and then, right, sweet, good, I'm gone, bye.
Shoot her.
She quickly makes way, and she's like, Duncan's like, what? She's like 40 feet off in the 50 feet, just going.
3 feet, mate.
We should have left her.
Well, you do start to wonder, don't you?
Yes.
The youth of today,
No, let them die in the web, starving. Or eaten by wolves.
But on the plus side, we did kill some spiders, which is always a good thing.
Yes, how is everyone feeling? Do we need to have a silent prayer together?
Not really, no.
I would like some help because I'm only I've got very much low hit points.
You got smashed on that first
I'm
one.
smashed.
Well, I've got prayer of healing. Take 10 minutes. And
I didn't take any damage. I'm fine.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's good.
Is there anything...
I was just stood at the back on this ridge. It was fine. Nothing hurt me.
And there's
Is there any fish in here?
Is there anything interesting that I can take from the spiders?
There's some guts.
Like some legs.
Internal organs,
Or
mandibles.
can I make a suit, maybe a jacket, some legs? That would be great.
I mean,
For the puppet show?
you could take a long leg and just put it around you as a kind of belt, maybe.
Yes, yeah, I could do that.
But as you're kind of contemplating your fashion choices for the coming day, and Tish, you're kind of wondering how on earth you managed to take nearly all the damage you could. We will hold it there for the session.
Oh. Well, it's left me speechless.
Came around quite quickly.
It's probably
Thank
because
you.
I'm covered in stuff.
Thank you, everyone, and join us next week. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Kiwis and Dragons. Watch out for upcoming kind of YouTube and hopefully Patreon,
and check out the website kiwisanddragons.co.nz, and maybe give us something on Patreon if I've managed to figure out the technicalities of that by the time you're listening to this. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.